Good day everybody, I Sleep here. This season's balance changes have brought some interesting competition to the current weapon meta, but overall it remains mostly unchanged. Still, there are quite a few weapons that have received love over the past few seasons, and can now serve as fun alternatives that are very much competitive in the current state of the game. And we, in this video, will like to showcase 10 of these weapons. Now let us start with some SMGs, the first one being the Striker 4T5. This is a gun that's received quite the glow up, going from one of the worst weapons in the game to one of the better SMGs out there. You can think of this weapon as the DRH in SMG format, featuring a consistent 3-tap time to kill of 200 milliseconds up to 20 meters and 300 milliseconds up to 32 meters when fully kitted out. This combined with having phenomenal strafe speed and good BSA makes it quite a versatile SMG, but it does have a slow fire rate and the ADS time is not ideal for SMGs, so you can't play quite as aggressively compared to something like a Fennec for example. Next we have the MX9, which was buffed this season in terms of recoil, and while it's nowhere as good compared to its prime state, it still allows it to perform much better outside of close quarters, especially with the new lower arm multipliers. Its main strengths are extremely fast handling paired with an excellent time to kill up to 18 meters. It also has surprisingly good bullet spread accuracy for an aggressive SMG, and even though the recoil does have quite a bit of kick horizontally, it is still enough for mid-range. Although you do have to watch out for the small mag size of only 35 due to the necessity of the large caliber ammo, which when paired with a fast fire rate means you'll be burning through your mags in no time. Another SMG that also got buffed this season is the OTS-9, which actually performs very similar to the MX-9, even having the exact same time to kill. While it does have to deal with bullet travel time due to not being hit scanned, and doesn't have nearly the same BSA, it makes up for that by having a larger mag size and way less recoil, making it easier to use and more reliable at mid-range as long as you can kill them within the initial shots, which actually has above average bullet spread accuracy. Overall, the OTS-9 and the MX-9 can serve as great alternatives to the Switchblade, Fennec, and even the newly buffed QXR, which has become one of the best, if not the best SMG as of now. Now moving on to some assault rifles, the KN-44's recoil has been improved and is now an excellent side grade to the LK-24, a weapon that I'm sure most of you are familiar with, as they have very similar time to kill and range. What separates the two, however, is the fact that the KN sacrifices some recoil control for slightly better mobility, and some of the best initial bullet spread accuracy in the game. So if you're looking for an assault rifle that excels at mid to long range, this is a great option. Just remember that it struggles at closer ranges due to slow time to kill, so it will be in your best interest to not challenge SMGs with it. If you're looking for something to replace your Grau, then there are two ARs that you can check out, the first one being the HBR. Thanks to its recent buff this season, it now has the potential to kill in 4 shots up to an impressive 44 meters with our recommended build, or a competitive time to kill of 258 milliseconds, which will cover most of your flex AR engagements, while also having good enough recoil to take those ranges. It does have some very obstructive iron sights, so you might have to run a red dot sight. The other option is the AK-117, the more aggressive option, featuring even better time to kill at 232 milliseconds up to 31 meters at the cost of having a randomized recoil plot, which will make it harder to use at longer ranges. Do note that both of these weapons have slower mobility and handling for AR standards, so rushing isn't quite as viable with these weapons. The last assault rifle we have on this list is the Oden, which has surprisingly seen use in China's competitive scene a couple days ago. I actually had to rewrite the script because of this and I'm not very happy about it. Its key selling point is the ability to 2-tap for an insane time to kill of 145 milliseconds by aiming for the upper body, and this can be made even more consistent by courtesy of the duplex ammo as it increases the odds of you hitting the chests. It's also no slouch at longer ranges as it never needs more than 3 shots to kill, and has enough bullet spread accuracy to take those ranges even with the duplex ammo. However, it does have a very slow fire rate, which makes it extremely punishing, and it does have quite a bit of recoil, so you will have to build it to be slower. Next, we have another pair of weapons. This time it's 2 LMGs, that being the Hades and the Bruen. Both of these weapons have above average mobility as far as LMGs are concerned, and is combined with having a competitive time to kill of around 240 milliseconds in the initial range and an infinite 5-shot kill beyond that. Both of these weapons have their own respective advantages. The Hades is better suited for more aggressive playstyles due to its faster handling and potential to 3-tap with just 1 headshot in the initial range. The Bruen, on the other hand, is better suited for longer ranges, as it has much better bullet spread accuracy and less recoil. The faster reload times from the 60 round mag is also a nice bonus. The last weapon we have on this list is the Argus, arguably one of the highest skill cap weapons in the entirety of CoD and multiplayer, even getting banned in competitive play. Its tight spread allows you to one-tap up to around 20 meters, double that of most shotguns, and when combined with the ability to have a near instant ADS time of 98 milliseconds, you have what can be best described as a pocket annihilator. Unlike other shotguns, it also has a large mag size that reloads all of its shots in one go, letting you stay in the fight for much longer. It does come at the cost of first hip fire though, so it's important to make sure that you use ADS all the time to maximize consistency. And that covers our picks for the best off-meta weapons. Let us know in the comments if you have any other weapons you recommend, and if you found the video helpful, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. This is I Sleep, going dark.